Reading, when I went to your website, one of the things that struck out to me, and I actually had this conversation with you briefly, you talked about manhood. And a little bit on the phone call, you said that it's important for men to be mentally well. Can you explain to our audience who are watching, why is it necessary for a man to be mentally well and functioning in society?
Because, I mean, if you're going to be the leader of your household, the king of your castle, first yourself individually, and then with your family.
Right.
You have to, a house divided doesn't stand. Everything trickles down from the head. Like you have to be stable mentally, spiritually. So the Bible says be your priest, provider, and protector. You got to have a relationship and that fortitude in your spiritual journey to be the priest.
Right.
Because thinking about the responsibilities of the priest, the headship of the priest, the hat dynamics of what the priest does. And then provider, you have to be able to provide, not just financially, but emotionally. And then you got to be able to protect, but you got to be in the right space to be able to protect. So I always say this because I'm a very nurturing, like I have 2 daughters and I'm just so like lovey-dovey, kissy-kissy, like baby talk, everything. I love my baby girls. But I don't see enough men that are emotionally available. They're detached. But you think about it, as a young man growing up, smash and dash. We celebrate the roughness, right? Where to give the girls a doll. And I'm not saying we need to give a little boy a doll, but what we do need to do is those gentle, nurturing lessons and aspects of that we do with a girl, we need to do that with a boy. We don't need to just say, hey, throw this and step on the head, and you get a girl and teach her how to hold a baby and stuff like that. Let a little boy learn how to do that too. Because, it's amazing when we see that, but we don't see enough of it. And guess what? If your son is not nurturing and he's not loving and emotionally available, he's going to be emotionally unavailable to his daughter. He's going to be emotionally unavailable to his son. He's going to be emotionally unavailable to the women in his life, his wife, his girlfriend. And they're going to yearn for that, and they're going to go searching for that. And what does that do? Start that cycle. Because what most of these women with bad dads do, they date bad dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Subconscious, just like most guys that hate their dad act just like their dad that they hate. Not all the time, but just a lot of times. So it's important for us as a society. And then we just think about the killings. I seen a thing in the nation. Chicago was #1 with 600 something murders.
Yes.
I think
Crazy.
Los Angeles was #2.
Yep.
And then Houston was #3.
3. Yes.
All this misplaced anger.
Yes.
People just out here murdering each other. You mad over a basketball game. You mad somebody disrespects you in some road rage.
Yes.
So you pull out a gun and you end somebody's life because you're angry. Because really, the foundation is you are not emotionally well.